Hello everyone, today is New Year's Eve, and before this video of Scan Day starts, I wanted to pop on and say a quick thank you to everyone who has been there for us this year during this cancer journey. It has been a very difficult year, and we truly appreciate each person who has been there for us. People who leave comments, send cards in the mail, send prayers for us, positive thoughts, all of it. It truly means so much to us. We couldn't do this without you guys, truly. So thank you all so much. Also thank you to everyone who donated to our GoFundMe at the beginning of the year. That helped us so much. In the year, last year, 2020, we were down income by $19,000 because of the pandemic. Kyle didn't get to work summer school, and an after school thing that he does normally he wasn't able to do. So we went into this year on a tighter budget, and then with the cancer diagnosis and switching insurance to get me treatment at City of Hope, you know, we upped our monthly expenses. And without those donations, we wouldn't have been able to afford the insurance switch, first of all. And then also Kyle was able to not work in summer school so that he could help take care of me and the kids during chemo and radiation. And that wouldn't have been possible without the GoFundMe. And then he was planning to do his after school job this fall. But the day he was supposed to interview, I was admitted into the hospital for my immunotherapy reaction. So we thought that was a sign that he shouldn't work his after school job this year. So we wouldn't have been able to afford that either if it wasn't for the GoFundMe. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone who donated, people who sent kind words. We've met strangers who are now friends. And we're so truly grateful for all of you who have supported us on this journey. I hope everyone has a happy new year, and hopefully 2022 will be a good year for all of us. Okay, here's the video. Hello, good morning. Today is December 28th, 2021, and I am at City of Hope for a CT scan to check on the status of my cancer. I thought I would take this time, I have Kyle with me. I thought I would take this time to film a little update because I haven't posted on my YouTube since probably August, and I'm sure people are wondering what's going on. And I want to document this journey. So as of August 4th, I had an immunotherapy infusion, and it was with Imfinzi. And that is a cancer-killing drug that you take after chemo and radiation, and it's supposed to continue killing any hidden cancer cells in your body. I think it like teaches your immune system how to attack the cancer or something. And that went well. They put it in through my port. Easy peasy. I had about a week and a half where I felt really good. I was back to helping with more chores around the house and helping with the kids more, cooking more. I was feeling really good, and then I started to have a rash flare up on my chest and my back where my radiation had burned my skin. And you know, a rash is common with Imfinzi as a side effect, but it was taking over, and they don't want it to take over. So my team was staying in the loop with me on that to make sure it wasn't getting worse, but it was. Then my mouth broke out in sores, my esophagus, my lips, my cheeks were swelling with mucositis. I had pneumonitis, I don't know how to say that, pneumonitis, in my lung from radiation, so it was swelling. I had rashes on my hands and feet, which were blistering. And they said that that was a bad reaction to immunotherapy. My body did not like it, and my immune system began to attack itself. And then I had to stop taking Imfinzi, and I wasn't allowed to take it ever again. So that was disheartening, but I could see why. I'll make a video about my Imfimzy reaction because I think it might be helpful to someone else who's going through it. And I want to document it. So I had to be hospitalized from this reaction because it was really bad. I was not able to eat. I couldn't really even drink water the day I was admitted. So they instantly put me on a bunch of medications to combat this reaction and help me get through it. I was at the hospital for 15 days. When I came home, I was really weak. I struggled to walk. I struggled to get up off the couch, to climb in bed. I could not lift the kids. I couldn't do much. It was really rough. I was on a liquid/puree diet for a month, which made me lose a bunch of weight, which wasn't the best. But I can eat again, yay. And since then I've gotten a lot stronger. It's been a few months now and I'm gaining my strength back. I can lift the kids again. We go on family walks all the time through our neighborhood. I do the exercise bike at the house. Yoga used to be my favorite kind of workout, and it seems to trigger my shortness of breath because of the bending. Something about it pushes pressure onto maybe where the cancer is or something, and it makes it harder to breathe. So yoga hasn't been a go-to lately, which is a little sad, but I'm trying to make it a positive thing and find new exercises that I can do that I can be good at and enjoy and not have it trigger my cancer, my shortness of breath. What other updates? Oh, when I came home I was given like I think 14 prescriptions, and now I'm down to only 3, one of them being just a cream for the rash. I was tapering off of steroids, but as I was tapering, my rash started to come back, so they had me go back up. So I was supposed to be done with my steroids on Thanksgiving, but because the reaction was coming back, they have me staying on it. So I'm taking prednisone. The only side effects of that really that I'm experiencing are sometimes I feel shaky and jittery from it. I feel like I'm starving a lot of the time. Like if I don't eat, I'm gonna pass out or something, which I don't pass out, but that's what it feels like. It causes weight gain, moon face. I don't know the science behind it, but it's where your face is puffy, get kind of a double chin, and makes your face look like a moon, I guess, which I definitely notice. So we're getting the scan today, and next week I should get the results. I will get the results for the scan, and I can ask questions about what's to come. I don't know the next stage of treatment. Maybe the scan will help us see what it'll be. This week in between scan day and results day is an anxious week for me, but I'm going to try to do positive coping skills and hopefully it'll go well. Today Kyle and I are going out to eat after my scan, to make it about something else, not just checking on my cancer. So we're going to try a new vegan restaurant, or new to us vegan restaurant called Sugar Taco. I'll show you guys that. And then afterwards we are going to have a sleepover at Ashley and Brad's house. Summer has been asking us to have a sleepover there, so we are all going to sleep over as a family, and I think that should be fun, and that's been a nice distraction to have on my mind with the scan going on. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm a little bit in my head, it's scary, but we're trying to stay positive. And Ellis is determined that the cancer is gone because he saw me come home from the hospital so weak and fragile, and now I'm so much stronger and able to do so much more. I'm more like a regular mom again, and so he's all excited. He's like, well, that means your cancer's gone. And I tell him, no, it still could be there. I'm just getting better from the immunotherapy reaction. But he's convinced that it's gone. So let's hope Ellis is right. I'll update you guys when we get those results, hopefully sooner than I've been doing my updates. And let's go into City of Hope. I'm done with my scan. It went well. I feel emotional. It's sad being in City of Hope because you see a lot of cancer patients, people who are struggling. It was fine. All is good. I hate the way it feels when contrast goes in me. It makes me feel nauseous and I just don't like it.
You did great, baby.
We're gonna go to lunch now. It took way longer than expected. A lot of people were there, so the waiting was making me get a little anxious. There was a couple there. They look like maybe 40, and the wife, well, first I saw the guy and I thought like, oh, another young person with cancer, because he was in the waiting room. Most of the time it's older people with cancer in the waiting rooms. So when I see someone my age or close to my age, I feel a little less alone. I don't know if that's weird or not, but he looked like he was like 40, coolish, surferish dude, and his wife came out in a wheelchair, I'm assuming wife, and she looked really unwell, and he ran to her and was kissing her forehead and hugging her. It was just so sweet how much he loved her. You could feel it. And she looked so sad and sick, and he just like wouldn't stop embracing her. They had to wait to check out, and it was just so sweet to see how much he loved her. It was nice. But I was sad for them because she didn't look well. I hope she gets better. I'll pray for them. It's just sad. Sugar taco was divine. We loved it.
Awesome, yeah.
Highly recommend it. My favorite thing there was the quesadilla. We got it with pollo in it and vegan pollo. Everything's vegan there. It was all delicious. What was your favorite?
I would say the quesadilla, but the nachos were divine. I loved it.
Yeah, the nachos were really good too. And the tacos were good, but the quesadilla was my favorite,
Quesadilla's
surprisingly.
on point, yeah.
We are home and we are all changed and ready to go to Ashley and Brad's house for a sleepover. But I just wanted to ramble for a little bit because my mind is going, and I thought I'd share the thoughts that I have for anyone who's interested in the mind of a cancer patient, what it's like. So this morning I went on social media before getting in the shower because I didn't want to get up, and I saw a post that made me go lurk on someone, and that someone happened to be a widower, and his wife died from cancer. So I thought, well, that's not a very good sign the morning of a scan. So that kind of got in my head a little bit, but it was okay. But that's just kind of been on my mind today. And then I was thinking while I was in the waiting room, we were there for, or I was there, Kyle was in the car, but we were there way longer than I usually am for a scan. I think because of the holidays, they have to cram a lot of patients in, and less days of the week right now because of the holidays. Did I say that? Anyways, you know, every person has to live life not knowing what's to come, not knowing when they'll pass, what's gonna cause it, any of that information. No one knows. We all have to just live in the moment and enjoy life and hope for the best, live life as well as we can. But I feel like cancer patients are given like this test to see how well they can live in the now and not think about the unknown. Because when you're diagnosed, you hear, you know, statistics and you hear other people's stories, and they're so drastically different. You see or hear about someone who was diagnosed and died a month later, and then you also hear about someone who was diagnosed and it's been 18 years, they still have cancer in them and they're thriving. So it's kind of like, in my mind, which one am I going to be, you know? Am I going to be one of those who has, obviously I've made it past a month. I've made it a good amount of time so far. I'm grateful for all the time I've made it. But it's like, am I going to have a short time? Am I going to have a year, 2 years? Or am I going to be old, babysitting my grandbabies and watching my kids grow up and spending my old age with my honey? It's like so weird, and you know, doesn't help me to think about that stuff. No one knows. Pups is peeing in the room. Our senior dog,
Is it?
yeah, he has a diaper on, but I see him. No, it stayed in his diaper, but will you change it?
Good job.
He is boycotting the rain, so he's peeing in the house, so he's wearing a diaper. But these are just thoughts that go through my mind. I don't know. Seeing a bunch of people unwell at City of Hope made me feel really grateful for where I'm at. I'm still not normal or how I was before, and I'm still struggling, but I'm so much stronger than I was when I was released from my hospital stay. And I'm just so grateful to be able to walk, to be able to eat. You know, I'm just really grateful for where I'm at. All right, now it's off to sleepover time. Do you guys see my cool nails? I painted them last night to distract myself because I get really anxious the night before scan day. Kyle suggested it because I used to be really into nail art. I haven't been into it ever since I did nails for a living. I got over it when I did it for work. But I learned in therapy that art is like therapy for me. So I'm embracing my old love of nail art, and it was actually a lot of fun. It was very therapeutic. I enjoyed myself, so maybe I will be doing more nail art on myself. Thanks for listening to my thoughts. Hope they're not too weird. Just sharing what I think. Okay, bye. Bad kid. Nice shoes, Summer. Nice shoe. I'm doing a video.
Oh.
See how it says record? That's a video. And then the screen can flip up like this.
Okay.
Look over here, Win. Win.